Hey there, and welcome to today's video, where we'll be discussing the conviction bias. Have you ever been so convinced of something that you refuse to listen to any evidence to the contrary? That's the conviction bias at work. At its core, the conviction bias is the tendency to hold onto a belief or opinion with unwavering confidence, even when presented with evidence that contradicts that belief. It's a stubborn and often irrational way of thinking that can be difficult to overcome. One of the reasons the conviction bias is so powerful, because it's tied to our sense of self. When we hold a belief with conviction, it becomes part of our identity. Admitting we're wrong and changing our beliefs can feel like a personal attack. We may feel embarrassed or ashamed that we were wrong in the first place. Another reason the conviction bias is so prevalent, because of the way our brains process information. When we encounter new information that contradicts our beliefs, our brains go into overdrive trying to reconcile the new information with what we already believe to be true. This often results in a sort of mental gymnastics, where we twist and contort the new information to fit our existing beliefs. It's important to recognize that the conviction bias can lead us down a dangerous path. It can prevent us from seeing the world clearly and objectively, and can even lead to harmful actions or decisions. For example, if we hold onto a conviction that a certain group of people are inherently bad, we may be more likely to discriminate against them, or treat them unfairly. So, how can we overcome the conviction bias? First, we need to be open to the idea that we might be wrong. It can be difficult to admit when we're wrong, but it's an important step towards overcoming the conviction bias. Instead of clinging to our beliefs, we need to approach new information with an open mind and a willingness to be proven wrong. Another way to overcome the conviction bias is to seek out diverse perspectives and opinions. Surrounding ourselves with people who share our beliefs only reinforces the conviction bias. Instead, we should actively seek out people and information that challenge our beliefs and force us to think critically. Finally, we should be willing to change our beliefs when presented with new evidence. It's not easy, but it's essential if we want to avoid falling prey to the conviction bias. We need to be willing to admit when we're wrong, and be open to changing our beliefs based on new information. In conclusion, the conviction bias is a powerful force that can cloud our judgment and prevent us from seeing the world objectively. It's important that we recognize when we're holding onto a belief with unwavering confidence and be willing to challenge ourselves and our beliefs. By being open to new perspectives and willing to change our beliefs when presented with new evidence, we can overcome the conviction bias and make better decisions for ourselves and for society as a whole. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.